Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Spiritual Master, logging in, back again with another video. Boy, how y'all doing today, man? It's a beautiful sunny day out here, 86 degrees. It's a beautiful one, bro. We got a message for you today. This one is gonna be a little controversial, okay? I feel like a lot of people are gonna have their opinions on this. Y'all see the title of the video, man. But ladies and gentlemen, is marriage worth it? Is marriage worth it? Right? Before I get started, man, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe for more content. The birds are going crazy today, man. They're really excited about this message. But if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. If you feel like somebody would benefit from my videos, make sure you share it to your friends, to your family members, so that they can learn something from it, right? So, is marriage worth it, bro? Is marriage worth it? And a little disclaimer before I get started, I just want to make sure I say this. If you are in a happy, committed relationship, don't worry about it, right? This is a disclaimer. If you are in a happy, committed relationship, more power to you, bro. I'm happy for you. Spiritual Master is happy for you. If you've been married for 10 years, if you've been married for 20 years, if you've been married for 30 years, Spiritual Master is very happy for you, right? But I pose a question because I want to answer it. Is marriage worth it? For me, I'm going to have to say no, it's not worth it. The reason why I say this is because there's a lot of people out here in society that feel like, okay, I need to get married at a certain time, right? I need to get married before I turn 30. I want to make sure I get married before I turn 40. I want to make sure I get married before my good years are behind me. I want to make sure I get married and then I get the house and then I get the car, right? There's a lot of people that believe that if they don't get married, right, that they are missing out on something. In my opinion, you don't need marriage in order for you to have a good relationship. You don't need marriage in order for you to live a fulfilling life. There's people who are not married and they're having great relationships. Meanwhile, there's people who are married and are having horrible relationships. Society makes you think that you need to go through all the paperwork and all the different stuff you need to go through in order for you to find love. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. The powers that be, the people that run this world, they're the ones who want you to get married. So they put it in religion and say, oh, you can't have sex before marriage. In order for you to be in a loving relationship, you need to be married. The only marriage that needs to be, bro, listen carefully. The only marriage that needs to take place is the marriage between the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of your brain. In other words, the only marriage that needs to take place is the marriage between your feminine and your masculine side. That is the only marriage that needs to take place in your life. That is the only marriage that needs to take place in your life. Is the marriage between the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. It's your imagination side and your logical side. When you merge those two together, you become unstoppable. When you know how to go to a park and say to yourself, I am looking at individual trees. This is a tree, right? I'm analyzing everything. I'm using the left side of my brain. I'm analyzing this individual branch. I'm analyzing this individual tree. But your right side, the right hemisphere of your brain, you are seeing the entire park as a whole. That is the only marriage that needs to take place. We are living in a society where people think that marriage is the end all be all. And I'm gonna say this again, if you are in a happy, committed relationship, congratulations. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times in marriages, right, where it's supposed to be two whole people coming together to form a power unit, a lot of times your husband has become your child. A marriage is supposed to be Superman and Wonder Woman coming together to create a combustible element. I'm gonna say that again. A marriage is supposed to be two combustible elements coming together to form a power unit. Nowadays, you're taking care of your husband like he's a child. If you are a 40-year-old man, 50-year-old man, 60-year-old man, babe, my head hurts, my stomach hurts. The doctor says I need to chill out because my cholesterol. That is your job. That is your duty. That's not your wife's duty to be telling you what to eat. If you ain't motivated to take care of yourself, that's not the other person's job to be telling you, hey man, you know, eat more fruit, eat more vegetables. This is what marriage has become. Marriage has become, right, where people don't take care of themselves. They are relying on their partner to take care of them. Your girl, your wife, she's not your mother, bro. She's not your mother. She is your partner. She is your lover. She's not your mother. She's not here to take care of you. If you can't have the motivation to take care of yourself, to go to the gym, to eat healthy foods, that's your problem. That's not hers. This is what marriages are become. So you're asking me if it's worth it. I don't think it is. Oh, we talking today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking today. Ain't that right, birds? I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, bro. Y'all get in relationships with people and you like, ladies, he's not your father. You need to be able to regulate your own emotions. A lot of these marriages is basically bro, a lot of these marriages is basically an extension therapy session. That's what it is. Listen, man, if you are in love and you feel like you found the one, that's good, but you don't necessarily need to get married in order for you to have a good relationship. A good relationship is when two people can come to terms, right, of their relationship. If your relationship and like both of you guys agree that the only way for this to work is where this relationship is strictly all about sex and both of y'all agree on it, that's fine. There's no problem with that. But the issue comes is when you start disguising the relationship as if it's all about love. But in reality, you have mommy issues. In reality, you want the woman to take care of you. That's not her job to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. She's not your mother. She is your partner. This is the problem that a lot of people in society don't understand, bro. Right? Marriage has become a way for you to start relying on another person to take care of you, and that's not the point of it. And I used this example in the previous video, right? In the previous video, I used this example. I said, before Neo realized that Trinity was the one, he had to first realize that he was the one. Your partner is an extension of you. Your partner, right? I'm Superman, she's Wonder Woman. It's not your person's responsibility to take care of you. Oh, this topic, is marriage worth it? Is marriage worth it? Let me give you some stats, because I don't just believe in opinion. I believe in facts, pure facts. Okay? 50% of the first marriages, 55% of first-time marriages in a heterosexual relationship ends in divorce. 55. 66% of second-time marriages for heterosexual relationships, end in divorce. 69% of those marriages that end in divorce are initiated by women. And you're asking me, a man, is it worth getting married? Well, the numbers never lie. The numbers say it's not worth getting married. Okay? You are living in a society with these modern day females who get bored every 30 seconds, every 30 minutes, right? You're going to work, you're providing for them, you're giving them the life they think they want, only for them not to be satisfied and then want a divorce. You see these celebrities out here who are making millions of dollars a year, right? Have to go through a divorce simply because these women want some money and they want to leave and then go do something else. Oh God. Oh man, I've been crushing it. I've been absolutely demolishing OnlyFans, and I'm getting tired. So I want a retirement. I want to retire from OnlyFans. So let me just get with this famous basketball player, make it seem like I love him, have kids with him, and then divorce him. Ladies and gentlemen, the numbers never lie. So you're asking me, is it worth getting married? Hell no, it's not worth getting married. If you want, if your main focus is love, prioritize authenticity. I have a video on my channel that talks about authenticity. If you get with a woman or if you get with a man, tell him what you want. Tell her what you want. Create a term to the relationship. If it's all about love, that means you have to be there for each other when shit's not good. When you're sick or you lose your job, right? You have to actually be there. But in marriages, when y'all take vows, right? I promise to be there for you through sickness and in health, through richer for poor. All this stuff they talk about in your vows. What happens when your man loses his job? What happens when your wife is not healthy enough to have sex with you? You leave and divorce them. So y'all saying is marriage worth it? No, it's not. You need to worry about working on your morals. You need to worry about developing the left and right side of your brain so that you can get into a healthy relationship and know how to take care of not take care, but know how to love the person. Y'all don't be doing the stuff in the vows. So is marriage worth it? No. But if you found the one or the person that you feel like it's worth going through all the ups and downs with, you found unconditional love, then yes, for you it's worth it. Or if you found someone that you can come to terms with about what you want the relationship to look like, if that's you, then yes, it's worth it. But if you are just some regular average guy out here just trying to live your life or just trying to no, it's not worth it, bro. It's not. Save your money. And I keep saying this. Marriage is a business. Society, right? They trying to get more taxes out of you. They trying to monetize you more. They're trying to control you more. It's a lot easier to do that when y'all filing together for your taxes. When you guys are doing things together as a family, it's a lot easier to monetize you. So that's why they want you to get married. Bro, y'all listen good, bro. Okay? So no, marriage is not worth it. No. Right? And y'all can think I'm being negative. If you're married and you see this and you're like, oh man, why are you being negative? This channel is called Keeping It 100% Authentic and Real with Spiritual Master at all times. I am never gonna sugarcoat. Everything I'm saying to you, you can go on Google, go find a website, go find your source, and you will see the exact same thing that I'm talking about. Okay? Trying to satisfy the modern day female, the one who's always on social media comparing themselves to other people, right? The one that's always trying to get the latest iPhone, the one that's always trying to get the latest makeup set, trying to satisfy these people is impossible. Like I said before, You got to have a six-pack, 6 figures, 8 inches, if you know what I mean, right? You have to be a 10 out of 10 out of all these things, right? And even if you have it, even if you have all those things, they still may want to divorce you. They still may want to just take the money and leave. Bro, just marriage is just not smart, bro. I'm sorry, it's not smart. It's not smart, especially if you're a man who you are a high value man and you expect yourself to be really successful, right? It's not worth it, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all see this out here every single day, right? The numbers don't lie. I believe in a healthy relationship. I don't necessarily believe in marriage. I believe in a healthy relationship. Now, however that looks like to you, that's your business. If a healthy relationship for you works out in marriage, great. But like I said before, if you find a good woman, right? If you work on yourself and you find a good woman and you feel like it's worth marriage, then go ahead. But understand, ladies, there's only one reason why a man would want to marry you. Okay? Listen and listen carefully. There's only one reason why a man would want to marry you, because marriage does not benefit us. It's not about being scared of commitment. I'm not scared of commitment, but the numbers say that if I get married, I'm screwed. I'm going to lose my health. I'm going to lose my money. I'm going to lose my time. That's what the stats say. So people say, oh, are you scared of commitment? No, I'm not. It's all about being intelligent nowadays. These women think that they're smarter than us, and a lot of times they are. So no, I'm not scared of commitment. Okay? I'm just getting to a point where I realize it doesn't benefit me. A man would only want to get married to you for one reason, ladies. One reason will a man ever want to get married to you, and that's because he sees the loving and nurturing side in you. He sees the possibility of you possibly raising his kids. He sees that you are a loving, nurturing person. He loves that side of you. That's the reason why. A man doesn't necessarily get married to a woman because of sex. Why would a man want to... Bro. So we get with you, right? We're tied down. We're supposed to be loyal to you. And then you take half of our money and leave, or you get bored or tired and you want some excitement in your life, so then you leave anyways, right? Make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. Ain't that right, birds? The birds liking this one today. So ladies, a man would only want to get with you or marry you for one reason. A man doesn't need to marry you to have sex. Nowadays, it's pretty easy. I'm not going to lie to you. Nowadays, hooking up, the hooking up culture is very apparent. It's very easy out here. Everybody hooking up, bro. Everybody getting freaky out here. We don't need to marry you for that. A lot of men can cook and clean for themselves. Bro, we grew up in a generation where there's a lot of single parent households, and a lot of men grew up with women who taught them how to cook, how to clean, and then they played sports. Like, for example, I didn't have a dad around, but I had an uncle, right? I had basketball coaches. I had so many different men in my life that helped me to become the man I am today. So you don't necessarily need a woman to cook for you, right? So there's only one reason why a man would want to marry you. It's because you're nurturing. So if there's men out there who are marrying these women because of sex, bro, you need to talk to somebody, because you're making it too easy. Okay? Men, use your brain. Use your brain. Understand, a lot of these women don't get married because you feel like you're missing out or that you're not experiencing love. Don't y'all see how women are the ones that are more anxious to get married? But then they're also they're the ones that are more anxious to get married, but also the ones that are more anxious to get out of it. Oh man. Oh man. Universe. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, the hair on my arms are standing up. That's the universe. I said women are usually the ones that are more anxious to get married, but also the ones that are more anxious to get out of it. I'm gonna let you think about that. So men, if you're not using your brains, please. Birds. And ladies, to you, like I said before, if your main priority, and I don't even know why I'm explaining this, because like I said before in my previous videos, marriage and relationships in general for women is a business. So if you're getting married to a man who prioritizes sex over being a protector, being a father, being a teacher, someone who can teach you, that's on you. That's on you. So you're getting into these marriages and you're ending up not being satisfied, right? Because you're the one who got into it. No one is holding you against your will. Some of y'all females make it seem like someone's holding a gun to your head and say, hey, get married to this man or accept his proposal, right? You got with him because of sex or because he had a whole bunch of money. And then once you get with him, he lost the money or he no longer can satisfy you. And then you find another guy who can do it. And then you want a divorce. Bro, a relationship and marriages is a game that I don't feel like it's worth playing. I'd rather play the game with me and the universe than play the game with trying to satisfy someone who is never satisfied. A lot of these women are never satisfied. Trying to satisfy a woman in 2025 is damn near impossible. They're overstimulated. A lot of these females are overstimulated, bro. They've seen it all. They've done it all. They have threesomes. They do whatever they want. So trying to get a woman to go from being and doing whatever they want to a woman in a marriage is damn near impossible. They get bored. These females need stimulation 24/7 because they don't know how to heal themselves. So they are looking for external validation. I call them dopamine junkies. They are dopamine fiends. Boy. So, to answer your question, is marriage worth it? No. But is love worth it? Is authenticity worth it? Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a blessing making these videos these last couple of weeks. Stay tuned. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe for more content. It's been a pleasure. Spiritual Master signing out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.